Greetings and welcome to practice. We're going to have a nice, fairly short, sweet practice today. We're going to kind of stay pretty mellow. So we'll do just little bursts of energy and then pausing to really be with ourselves. So kind of a nervous system care, expanding the window of tolerance to some extent, of course. So I'm going to first invite you to a comfortable seat. And please to get yourself comfortable, sit up on something or in any shape. You feel at ease in. Yeah. You bring your hands to your belly, your heart, or anywhere that feels good for you. Bring your awareness to your breath, holding your body. Breathe yourself. Welcome yourself onto the mat, into the moment, present, here and now, for this one breath. We're just a day after the full moon here as we record. It's International Women's Day and maybe a whole Women's Month. And life in this body as a woman. So I'm just wanting to invite us today into a more feminine practice. So less linear, less forceful. It's not totally yin. And I just want to be really clear here at first. When I say feminine, I do not mean woman. Feminine are qualities that men and women and non-binary beings have. And so we're just going for that more yin, receptive, sensitive, intuitive conditioning, listening to ourselves, honoring our nervous systems. Our nervous system is a very sensitive thing. And the fascia and the connective tissue is all part of the nervous system. And it responds to just the lightest touch and the gentlest movements. We will go into potentially some more challenging movements. But along with this theme of being more gentle with ourselves, I want to invite query your own investigation of what it is to not go to your furthest edge in practice, but just to that edge where it's 60 to 70% of your total range of motion, where there's sensation and effort, but not forcing or the kind of intensity that makes you grip or resist or push or stop breathing or anything. So we're looking for santosha, contentment, finding yourselves in spaciousness and relative ease, even as we gently expand that window of tolerance, where's the edge, and then coming back to tuning to the nervous system. Stay tuned if you can, but visiting yourself to see how was that? What was the effect of that shape, that movement, that breath? So return your awareness to the breath. Invite long, slow, deep breaths. And please try to stay present with a long, slow, deep breath. And as you feel connected to that, but ready to move, slide the hands out to the knees and pull your navel back. We're going to move directly into circles here and pull the torso to the right and press that left thigh away. And then torso forward and press that right thigh away and torso to the left and big circles. And notice if you go automatic into these circles, see instead if you can slow it down and be curious, moving the breath, what's happening in the hips here, knees, lower back, what's happening in the middle back, in the upper back, the shoulders, neck, the jaw, and tongue. Inspired, switch directions and see what's different in this direction. And spiral yourself back to center. When you're ready, let's roll the shoulders, roll your mouth. Maybe switch directions a few more breaths. And then come to a relative stillness and just listen for a moment to that movement of energy, circulation, your breath. What are those little movements change in your experience of embodiment? Let's bring the hands forward, if you will. Breathe your heart's yes, the word mantra or image that lights you up inside. I invite you to open your jaw and open your throat. Imagine a nice clear open space from your mouth down into your heart. Breathe into your center and see if you can just vibrate that heart center with 3 rounds of ah, open jaw and open throat, trying to sing down into the heart. Notice the energy, the vibration practice. Move slowly. Make your way to stretch or whatever you need, really, to find your way into comfortable Balasana or child's pose. And press the hips back. You can rest your head on the earth, your hands or support, any sort. And just take a moment to turn into the beautiful darkness of the earth, your interior landscape. Feel how the breath moves your body. Sense how your body is made of so much earth and, of course, stardust and everything. Of course, our body is made of all the things we eat, made from the earth. Simply breathful here, or 3 rounds of NG, or raised breath, the end of the Om lift from deep into your root all the way up through that central channel to the crown of the head. Inhale, stretch back, spread the fingers wide. Feel your breath, and again, the effects of the energetic practice. Follow your next exhale to claw into the fingertips, lift from the navel, and roll up onto your hands and knees. Slide hands under shoulders, knees under hips, and lift the tail, lift the crown, open into cow. Pull hands towards knees, lift the navel, and drop the tail and crown round into cat. And follow your breath, your cow, and cat. One more cycle, and then pause in cat. Push the earth away, strong fingertips and wrists are very light. Let that be heavy. Inhale behind the heart. Exhale, squeeze right ear, hip, shoulder together, open cow, squeeze left ear, hip, shoulder together, round in cat. Big circles, moving the breath. Next time you come to the bottoms, swing your hips the other way, switch directions. We'll be on all fours a little longer here if you need to. Please pad your knees. Bring your left hand a little more towards the center of the chest. And inhale the right arm open and reach back and back. Exhale, smooth that arm forward. Reach open, look back, reach with the breath one more time. And this time, keep looking back. We're going to lift the opposite knee up. See if you can grab your foot. What? I know, I did not get into it the easiest way. There it is. Ta-da. And breathful here. And release. And just take pause and center and neutral. Notice the difference in the sides. Let's go for the second side. Reach that left arm forward and open. Reach back, look back. With breath, a couple more. Long, slow breaths. Usually, if you're able, really feel into what's happening there. On your last one, reach way back. Quick, right or second. Side foot up and reach for the ankle or foot and kick back, lift the heart. And slowly unwind back, come back to center, neutral spine, strong core. And let's roll the hips all the way up to one side, back to the heels, all the way up to the other side, and forward. Big circles with hips. And as inspired, switch directions. Stretch back, child's pose. Inhale. Exhale from the navel. Come up onto all fours. Take pause here again in neutral. Feel your body and energy and the circulation that moves even after you come to relative stillness. And when you're ready, inhale, right knee opens to the side and big hip circles. Switch directions. And each nose curl and lift it as high as you can. Shift forward and bring the knee down inside the front leg. Walk the back foot back as far as you can. Walk the hands back towards the hips. Pull with the fingertips and puff up the chest. Point the back toes straight back and just find your pigeon here. And if you'd like to, you could reach back for that back ankle or foot again and pull it in with the same side hand this time, or the other side. Both work. See what feels good for you. Again, stay with that or take pause. You release the foot back and walk the spine forward and rest on your hands or on the earth with the hands forward and push the hips back. Big breaths in the nose and out the mouth. Inhale and peel. Open back into your gentle pigeon there. And toes, back toes under, lift the knee. Inhale, exhale, back to down dog or child's pose if that's better for you today. Otherwise, we'll just take a few breaths, either place, down dog or child's. Follow your next exhale back to hands and knees. Left knee. As you're ready, inhale, open it to the side. Big circles. And switch directions. And then curl that knee into the nose, lift it as high as you can. Shift forward and land the knee inside that front hand. Walk the back foot back as far as you can. Walk your hands back and puff up the chest. Little squeeze, legs towards one another. Lift the pelvic floor. Again, pause here. Or any variations, maybe reaching for that back ankle or foot. Same side or rotate it. feel free to stay with it longer or unwind, lengthening the spine out and hips back. Rest your head. And take your time. Stay there longer as you like. Or gently walk the hands back. Turn those back toes under. And as you exhale, lift the back knee, lift the core, and up and back into downward dog. Relax your neck in down dog as you draw back strongly from the hips. If down dog is good for you, of course, you can be in child's pose again, or your forearms. And let's stretch back wherever you're at. Exhale, let's bring the right foot forward between the hands. Next, we're going to walk the hands inside that front foot and then walk them forward a little further than the foot as you heel toe that right foot towards about hip height on the other side. And roll into the left hand. You want the left hand a little forward of the shoulder. Let that left hip dip down and then reach past that right foot, left foot. Good horizon, calling this one. And press into the back foot, bottom hand, top foot. Reach far forward and walk inside of that leg into a wide legged stance, just as you need to on your mat, and bow in. And then just see how things feel there, that wide legged stance. And here you can feel the difference in the size of just that one little horizon. When you're ready, we're going to walk towards the other foot, curving into on that side with the hands inside, and then keep going. Hands are a little forward where the foot was. That foot heel goes to about hip height and turn toes out to the left as you dip the right hip down and open that left arm out to the side, reaching past that right foot. Good. And horizon, stay as you like. Or inhale, lift from the core, press into the feet and the bottom hand, stretch it forward, walk inside, and again, a wide-legged stance. So I'm going to invite you to do that again on each side twice. Welcome to rest longer in center or in the pose if you'd rather. Otherwise, just a breath or two to get into it, and a breath or two in. Foot is at hip height, toes pointing the direction you're facing as you open and reach back. Top bottom shoulder shrug up so you get a nice long stretch on that bottom side. And use the exhale to lift up and transition. You can place straightening that leg out there as you work your way into wide-legged stance. And curious, investigative movements, and by your breath, intuition, seeing what's there, playing with circles, spirals. Rest longer. We'll go for one more each side. Once you're done, we're going to come back to the wide-legged stance. Just take your time. We'll be here a bit. And feel free to just rest in the forward fold when you get there. Maybe you're holding your ankles, toes, or the earth behind you. When you're ready, let's go heels in, toes out, and sidle your hips side to side. Keep the seat low, jaw soft, spine could stay long and low, or come on up tall. Very good. Make it a dance. You could go into side lunges if you like. We've got about 4 more breaths. So flowing or pausing anywhere to listen. Make your way to center. Once you're done, heels in, toes out. Bring the hands to the thighs above the knees. Press thighs wide and move your hips back, heart forward. Inhale, lengthen, press that left thigh away as you pull your navel back and spiral. Look over the right shoulder. Squeeze, breath out. Inhale, over the center. Exhale, spiral to the side. Let your breath lead side to side. Once more each side, or whatever you need to even out for 3 each side. Take your time when you are even both sides. Open up and center and sink in. Devyasana. Hold 3 breaths. Inhale, heels out, arms out. Stretch wide as you hug to center in Parasana, star pose. Inhale, right arms up. Exhale, fly the arms down. Clasp the hands, give a little pull, squeeze shoulders, open heart. If that's not right for your shoulders today, you can always have hands on the sacrum. Or you can just bring hands to the hips. Breathe the wings of your heart wide. And follow the exhale to really hug the earth with your feet. Lift your arches and spin your thighs back as you bow in. Forward fold, clasp the hands overhead and relax the neck. You can pull up from the hands or with hands on the hips. Rise up into a nice bright star again. Inhale, we'll bend the right knee, pivot to the right, back heel up, squeeze to center, hugging, rise up, high lunge. Keep a hug at the inner thighs and stretch out to the back heel as you lift up. Inhale and open the arms, rotated warrior 2 or rotated lunge. Inhale the arms up, open up, warrior 2. pivot the foot back into your superstar. Inhale the body right. Exhale, left knee bends, pivot, squeeze in, spiral into your high lunge, squeeze in your thighs, stretch back, heel back, and arms up. Keep that to center, spiral open, warrior two, or rotated warrior two, spiraling towards the front thigh. As you like, when you're ready, inhale, stretch back up into the high lunge, open warrior two, parallel superstar, hold still as you like. We're going again, side to side, pivot right foot, squeeze in, back heel up, high lunge. Inhale, big stretch out. And the exhale, rotate into rotated warrior two. Breath. Squeeze the center again, high lunge. Exhale, open warrior two. Parallel feet, turtles. Full breath. Then left knee pivot, squeeze the center, high lunge. As you rotate. Inhale, high lunge. Warrior two. And superstar. We're going to go back to the first side. You could do it just as you did before. We're going to add a twist all the way. So coming into the high lunge, take hold of the left side or open side here. Hold that wrist and up and over side bend first. Squeeze inner thighs. Stretch out through the back heel and up and over through the open side arm to your front knee side. Stay with that or continue with spiraling right onto the hip crease. Push it back, reach that left or top elbow forward. Hook your elbow or tricep, lengthen out. And could always come to the floor inside the leg or hands to the heart. Or hands to earth and sky out the leg. Take your time, stay as you like, aligned, high lunge. Warrior two. Chaturasana. Focus on the exhales to release heat and keep the nervous system calm here, even as things may be getting a little more heated or challenging. And you're ready. Pivot those left toes, squeeze to core, again, rise up, high lunge, second side. When you're ready, take hold of that right wrist, squeeze the inner thighs, stretch out through the back heel and up and over through that right arm. And stay in the side bend as long as you like, or pull that left hip back and opposite elbow, cross body, hooking elbow or tricep, lift navel, lift the heart, and your twist. Take your time. And you're ready. One, high lunge. Warrior two. Tadasana. If the shoulders are tired, you can reach the hands up, let them drop down. Give them the elbows. Feet strong. Hugging to center. Present with your breath and awareness. Inhale and exhale. You can dive into the forward fold. Feel free to clasp your hands or just draw on the legs or earth with your hands wide-legged forward fold. Breathful in the forward fold. Take your time. Step to the front of the mat and move mindfully to a vinyasa, or just come through to lie on your back. We're going to meet there, so however you would like to get there. As you come to lie down, just hug your knees into your chest, and let's draw some circles with the knees and to the hips. As inspired, switch directions. And then legs to the sky and flex and point and flex and point and flex and point. Let's draw some circles at the ankles. Let the weight of the legs just really land into the sacrum and back body there. And then follow any breath, move toes towards head. Inhale, open wide. Exhale, swoop the legs down and together. Inhale, pull legs together and back to head. Open wide with your exhale, swoop down and together. And maybe as you come down, you're bending the knees if you need to, as much as you can. Keep the legs straight and strong. As inspired, switch directions. And then go ahead and land feet to the earth as wide as your mat, knees bent. Inhale, arms overhead and reach both knees to one side. Pause and breathe. Feel what's present and alive in your body right now. Big inhale and exhales. Pull back from the navel, pull knees through center, and follow your next inhale to the other side. Again, take a pause, reach your hands and knees, stretch out, big, big breaths. And exhale, bring you through center, follow your breath, inhale, stretch the other side. As you roll through center, I encourage you to pull down through your knees, hips pressing into the glutes as you roll through, so getting a nice hip massage there. And you could stay in this nice, yummy, massagey, breathful side body stretching thing, or pull the elbows down to shoulder height, hands right above the elbows. So you're like laying down field goal or saguaro cactus, and extend the knees come to your right. Keep that left foot over with your exhale. Hover the foot like 45 degrees from the earth in the hand. Inhale back to center. You can land the knees. Exhale, low, catch your core, catch that leg on the other side. And just take your time moving with your breath there. Nice and low. You can keep landing. Or for more work, feet stay up. Or even legs squeeze together. And if you're doing this one, really make sure to pin the shoulder. So shoulder and core work. Breath work, of course. You could continue with that, maybe two or three more each side. Maybe at some points you feel really complete with that, and just flow on over to the right or left side, catching that top foot or knee. Shift, pop it down, stretch that arm up, long side body, bottom leg can extend down, or legs could be together, and then flow that arm open, roll the head onto that ear. If you would like to hear for a little more nervous system care and just kind of that tenderness of self-touch, you can bring that top arm back across to the other wrist, and then with your fingertips, just a gentle press in as you draw the hand along the arm across the chest and unfurl open into the twist. You can curl the fingers back in and press gently across chest, down that arm, across that arm, again, gently peeling back and opening. Feel free to stay with that, making this a little more nervous system care, gentler twist as we pulse in and out. Or you could draw the arm overhead like a big rainbow and open out to the side. You can play with that, just drawing rainbows overhead, really like you're drawing on the floor. Drop some chalk there, drawing rainbows. Or at any point, to stay in the opening and breathe your twist. You've got another 4 breaths or so. Please stay with us longer if you like. Or as you come back, bend both knees and stack your knees up. So just kind of like you're sitting cross-legged, and then pick the knees up, roll forward, hold your shins, hold your knees, or maybe the outside of the feet. You can just hug the legs in there, or hold in the outside of the feet, or shins or ankles. Roll on back, head and shoulders to the earth. Pick the feet up towards hip height, and soft jaw, breathe with your hips here. Please stay with us to like are unwind. Feet back to the earth as wide as the mat, and knees over, arms overhead at any time. With knees side to side, just coming back to that nice languid stretchy stretch. If and when you want to return from this stretchy windshield wipering to elbows down, pin the shoulders, and kick across in the core. Please do. And again, legs could be up or down twist. Legs could squeeze together from that stronger core and actively pin your shoulders. Strong exhales. That's where detoxing is, where that extra strengthening in the core is. And again, take your time. You can go 2 or 3 more to each side if you like. Or at any point, you could just kick over to your second side. Grab that knee or foot, moving all the way over onto that side at first. Shift that top hip down. You might push it down with that top hand. And legs could be together. Bottom leg presses down. Roll that top arm open, maybe keeping it open, maybe roll it across your chest, across that bottom arm, and then a little pressure into the fingertips as you slide along, back along the arm, and chest, and unfurl open into your twist. And maybe 4 more breaths like that. Once we trace our gentle touch across the body, through the arms and chest. It's very soothing to the system. And also tracing along the lung meridian, which can help invite deeper, fuller breaths. It also helps to clear grief. And just create a nice, spacious, breathful heart center. Feel free to stay with this yummy girl body trace or grab some chalk and draw yourself a nice big rainbow overhead. Stay as connected to the earth as you can. Moving with the breath. Remember, it's breath practice. And at any point, you could just pause in the openness, rolling out to the ear, looking away from that foot. Maybe a couple more breaths here in this big twist. Feel free to stay with this, or at any point bend both knees, stack your knees up, roll it up and hold your ankles or feet, or just hug the knees in with them stacks and breathe wherever that right amount of stretch is for you. Maybe flex the feet only and bring knees towards feet towards knee height, shoulders onto the back without any forcing again. Just looking for that edge where you're like 60, 70%. Breath and stretching without any forcing. Hopefully, just like our whole practice today. Just lots of movement, lots of opening and strengthening. And gentle, compassionate, feminine, if you will, way. In a listening, receptive state of being. Feel free to stay with that, or I invite you to bridge up for a minute or so. You're welcome to put a block under your sacrum, just let the hands fall open in a more passive bridge that's not too squeezy and upper back or forcing anything again. Just find a place of gentle effort, stretch and openness with ease and breathfulness. stay in your bridge. Or when it gets to feeling more effortful than you're in for today, feel free to turn that into happy maybe, holding your feet or ankles, knees and elbows inside the knees. Just a gentle rock. Pull one knee down and the other and breathe. It's your back body. Again, staying with the gentle movement or as inspired. Feet together, knees wide. Maybe put some props under there or bring your fists underneath the head of your fingers unless your legs lay flat on the floor. Find a place where you're supported. Good, and the legs can rest. This could be your final resting shape. Of course, if you're so inspired, add anything the body wants. And just stretch out through the legs, the hands and feet fall open. Rest in Shavasana or corpse pose. Wherever you're at, slowly release whatever efforting you can release. Rest in the spaciousness. Observe the gentle, natural flow of your breath. Notice when the mind contracts into thought or perception. And just become present for that. And then remember your power to expand your awareness. And just breathe right into and through whatever is present there, thought or perception. And observe as it just dissolves and melts away. And again, there is spaciousness. Soon enough, or maybe the same thought will arise. And notice when this happens without storing it or trying to stop it. Just recognize we know how to make space around any thought or perception. Breathe into it deep in the breath. Become very present with the breath and let it just melt away, whatever's there. And simply return to just being breathed without effort. Notice what's present in the mind. Notice your breath. Just bring awareness to the breath. Washes away the distraction. Maybe intentionally call to breathe a deeper, fuller breath. I invite you to stay resting as you are, as long as you like. You can really listen to the breath. When you're ready to transition, intentionally deepen the breath and see what movements are inspired on the breath. Help you slowly transition back into your body, into the day. And thank you so much for your presence and your practice, taking care of yourself. It's a blessing to these practices. Om Shrim Hrim Saraswati Namaha. Honoring that flowing energy of life, that sprouting, healing energy as we gently